Hello, my celestial Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Mystic Storm here to clear a path to a new life with you. If you're new, welcome to the family. I pray that this reading blesses you and brings you guidance for October 2020 and beyond. And if you're already a part of the Celestial Tribe, you already know the deal. We're back with another one. Okay, all right. So big up yourself, Leos. Like for real, for real, for real, for real. You made it to #1 this month because September we had over 300 views of your reading. So I was so blown away, and I'm just so happy that you all resonated with it and it gave you guidance for September. And you know, we had a special guest that showed up in September. So if you missed it, make sure you check it out. And, you know, check out your sun. Of course, this might be your sun, but also check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. Along with the month before, whatever month that you're currently looking at, you know, or whatever month we're currently in. So that way you might find some synchronicities, or it might just flow into the reading that might be happening now. Okay? So make sure you check those out. And then, you know, let's talk a little bit about October and what things are going on, because I think big things is happening, okay? So we're currently in Libra season, and then we'll have the full moon in Aries to kick off the first of the month, like October 1st. And then we're preparing for Mercury retrograde that happens on the 13th of October, and it's through the 3rd of November. Then that's followed by the Libra new moon, and then surprise, surprise, we have a blue moon in Taurus. So it's a full moon that's happening in Taurus on Samhain, aka Halloween. So yeah, I feel like that's a jam-packed thing. We also have some things that's going on in the planets. I know that Saturn goes direct right before we hit October on the 29th of September, and then Pluto follows that, I believe, on the 4th of October. And speaking of astrology, if you aren't tuned in to the weekly Essence Intuitive Guidance readings that I do on this channel, you know, make sure you check them out. I go into astrology, and then I go into Oracle and Tarot cards, okay? And you know, currently while I'm filming this, I'm almost at 100 subscribers. So if you're already subscribed, again, thank you so much. We are a part of the same soul tribe, and I really, really appreciate you wholeheartedly. And, you know, I would love the support of, you know, newcomers. And, you know, if you can like and share, so that way we can build and grow this channel together, so we can continue to grow in spirituality and self-development and inspiration and guidance, you know, and be on one accord. So I would really appreciate that. And then lastly, for these announcements, I am available for personal readings. So if you want to get a personal reading, just make sure you contact me at mysticstorm333@gmail.com. I'm here for you, and it's definitely that time of the year, right, that you probably want to get some readings. So make sure you check me out. I would love to dive deep with you and see what's going on, okay? All right, so let's get into your reading, shall we? We're going to start off with, all right, so let's get into it, shall we? So I went into a brief meditation, and the color I heard for you was green. Green, so that's heart chakra. And then what followed that was the message, unleash the passion inside. Unleash the passion inside. So there might be something that you are holding back on, something that you have been thinking about creating. I feel like, especially this ties into the weekly essences that we do. So, definitely tend to that. You might need to think about how you're going to execute it, and this is the perfect time to do it because this is the time to plan and prepare. Okay, so let's get into the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. Spirit, what messages, what guidance do you have for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of October 2020 and beyond? Messages, guidance that you have for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October 2020 and beyond. Too many cards. Sacred journey. Oh my gosh. Introversion, seeker, self-knowledge. OMG. Look at that path. Look at that path. Oh, look what awaits. Wow. This is so beautiful. So I feel like unleash the passion inside. The passion will lead you to this sacred journey that you're on. We are all on a journey, especially, when we first are born, but there's something when we grow up and society instills some things in us, we get lost along the way. But I feel like you're definitely trying to get back on track, to say, and I feel like this is Spirit saying you're on the right path. Whatever you're doing, you're on the right path. Your passion will lead you to the path to your sacred journey, which is your soul's mission. Okay? And you're a seeker, self-knowledge. You might be studying a lot. You might be studying a lot in spirituality and astrology. I see the shooting star here, and magic, and angels and guides. And there's a magician. I don't think you can see him, but he's right here. Wisdom, knowledge, right? And this is also probably saying this is you. This is you as you go down this path, as you seek the knowledge, as you research and plan so you can then execute what your passion is. You will then become, and you will then realize that you are the magician. You can create and manifest anything. I feel like this is your creation. The gilded, I don't know if this is, I'm saying gilded, but I don't know. I've seen the gilded tarot and it kind of looks like that design, like gilded place. This is your sacred place. This is where all the magic happens. This is so beautiful. I love it. Yes, Leos, you're definitely on the right track. And I do, again, encourage you to look at backlist readings, because it definitely is flowing. It's definitely flowing. I could tell already. All right. So we're going to get into the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Absolutely love this deck, and I do feel like I want to start incorporating this deck more, because animals, we do get signs. I know I do from animals, and I think that using this deck will really help us for the months to come. Spirit, what animals are guiding and leading the Leos, what do they need to learn from these animals? How can they use their energy? The mouse here. And it is definitely an earth sign. And then we have the scorpion at the bottom. So that's interesting. But let's get into the mouse. Like when I think of the mouse, I think of a very protective energy. I sense like the mouse is prey for a lot of animals. And the mouse has to be on its toes. The mouse has to be very probably intuitive in a sense, always thinking a couple of steps ahead, planning and preparing so they can survive, they can live, you know, very accessible, can squeeze into small places. And it's funny because I believe almost all of the chakra points are here. I got red, orange, yellow, green, blue energy here. So these are mostly like the lower chakras up to the heart and a little bit to the throat. So this very grounding energy as well. So you might have to be secure in yourself and secure in finances and all that stuff so you can go down this path. If you're not secure in yourself, you won't be able to go down the path. So let's see what the book says. Like mouse, I know you're in here. There we go. Mouse, detail-oriented, small-minded, nitpicky, nervous. So it says the mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality does not notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. So when in balance, is organized, resourceful, prepared. So this is in balance for me when it's upright. If it's out of balance, it would be like this, and it says busy with no purpose. So to bring into balance or to stay into balance, like I say, is a meaningful project. So I do feel like there is a project that you want to work on because it said unleash the passion inside. Your passion is your project, your passion project, right? So I feel like once you dive into this, you will, yes, prepare. Remember I said that it's not time to, maybe execute it right now, but you have to, scurry and grab pieces, seek knowledge, do research so you can then execute it in a smarter and more efficient way. So that's awesome. So now we're going to get into the tarot, the good tarot, okay? Let's see. Spirit, what guidance do you have for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I just split the deck and it said patience. Patience. Ooh. Take the time. Take the time. Wow. And it came up at the top. See? Patience. Patience. Okay. Strength. You showing up already, Leos. Okay. Okay. 10 of fire. I'm loving it. Y'all popping out. 2 of air. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, y'all, come on with it. Queen of earth. Ooh, she's so beautiful. You see that? Okay. So, let's dissect this, shall we? So, strength. Strength. This is what you need. Strength, endurance to go on this journey, right? And strength doesn't have to be muscles. You know, push it to the limit. You know, strength is knowing when to step back. Strength is knowing when to preserve your energy and that you have to keep going. And you will keep going, you will persevere. So this is saying that yes, you have what it takes to go on this journey. Whatever you're thinking about, you know what it is deep down, what you want to do, the next steps you want to take in this life. So this is Spirit saying you have what it takes to do it. Believe in yourself. And the number 8 here is like the infinity sign that's over the magician. The magician here in the traditional tarot, the magician has an infinity sign, I think, above its head. So this is just saying that this is everlasting. What you're working towards to grow is everlasting. So continue on this journey. Beautiful. And 10 of fire here, this is saying, I'm seeing set fire to what doesn't serve you, you know, leave it alone. But also, I really feel like this is your passions. This is your passions that you're igniting, that you're finally coming to terms with. This full circle. Whatever your passions is, I feel like this passion might have been a childhood dream that you have now shoved and suppressed or repressed because of society and what you have to do. And I know that it's hard, you know, especially since, you know, especially if you're working 9 to 5 and then you come home, you might have kids, and it's hard to really work on it. If you can devote 30 minutes, an hour, not necessarily a day. Start small. Start small. Devote an hour a week on the weekends or something. But this is you igniting that passion that's inside of you. Igniting it. It's time. And what she's lighting up is music. Sheet music. And shout out to all my musicians out there. I am a musician. I don't know why it's so hard to me to say musician right now. But yeah, it's like unleash that fire. At least you might have a song on your heart that you have to compose. You might have some lyrics that you have to write down. You might be a songwriter. You might be a poet. You might want to write a book. It's anything, you know, something that you have to, it's something creative that you have to do, that you have to write down, or paint, you know. Think about that. It's something, whatever it is, you have to do the research and you have to write it down or type it out. You got to work towards it. You got to. This is you unleashing your passion. So beautiful. And I feel like this 2 of air here in reverse is showing that you no longer have this, you're no longer stuck in a crossroads. You aren't You're no longer, thinking like, should I do this? Should I not? Should I go down this path? Should I go down another path? I feel like right now you are clear in your decision on which journey to take, which road will lead you to the path that you were destined to be on. This is beautiful, y'all. Come on, Leos. Come on. I almost said the September 2020 and beyond reading was, I think you're opening the gates to miracles. Whew. This is what's beyond the gate? Wow. Your sacred journey. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Page of Air. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. That's you opening up and expressing yourself. You're like mental clarity. You're free. You're no longer bound. You're expressing yourself the way that you want to express yourself. You're unapologetically you, and nobody can tell you differently. Arise. Arise, my Leos. Arise. I love it. I flippin' love it. Y'all. Patience came out. Patience came out. All right, Patience. Y'all. So, let me tell y'all something. When Patience comes out, I think the last few months, anytime I watch somebody on YouTube and it was like my reading or like, my sun, moon, rising, or I pick a card, Patience was always popping up. And I was just like, Lord have mercy. I'm tired of being patient. I am. But you know what? I'm coming to terms with patience. Because, again, someone very important to me says the most patient dog gets the fattest bone. And this is Spirit saying, get your fat bone. You got to be patient in this journey. What you see in your mind's eye, it takes time to materialize. And there's work that you have to do to bring this into your reality. So don't get discouraged with patience. Embrace patience, because what seeds you're planting for them to grow will be bountiful. Will be bountiful. And again, you have the strength and the endurance to do it. You just have to be patient and really continue to express yourself the way you need to in order to go far, so you can reach those, I'm saying, heavenly gates. Reach those gates to abundance. Wow. Leos, come on. Big things is happening for you now. All right. Let's see. The final card here for the tarot. Six of Air. This is transition. This is transition here, that you're moving out of troubling waters. For this, it's like the ship is in the air, like you gliding. You no longer are you bound to society's rules. The boat is flying. You're defying gravity. You're defying the odds. You might have had a lot of odds against you. That's where that strength is coming in. You had a lot of odds against you, and people thought that you would never make it, but you have the heart of gold. You can do whatever you put your mind to. You don't let these rules and all these speculations and all who've been talking about you and all this stuff, all these rumors, forget that. Forget that. You keep going. You keep striving, because what? You are the magician. Transmute that energy and shape it to your reality that you want to bring in this world. Unleash your passion. Unleash your passion. It's yours. It's yours. It's going to take time, but when the time comes, you're defying gravity. You're defying gravity. Beautiful. Whew, Leos, my goodness, y'all not playing around. I see. You know, let me know the deal. What y'all? We know what? Don't necessarily tell me what y'all doing. If y'all haven't started the project yet, you know, keep planning. But if it's already kind of in the works and you trying to get yourself out there, comment it down below. For real, get it out there. All right. So let's jump into the final message, and it's coming from the Wild Offering Oracle. But before we do, you know, I again invite you to like, comment, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you can continue to get content from this beautiful, abundant, and growing channel. You know, again, when you click that subscribe button, it means so much more. It means a lot to me, more than you know, okay? It means the world to me at this point. This is helping me in my journey, as I pray that it helps you in yours, okay? All right, let's get into the final message. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus to conclude this reading? Messages, guidance for my Leos. Sanctuary, and then look at the bottom of the deck. Courage. I'm gonna keep both. And put the courage by the strength. And sanctuary here when I'm done. But sanctuary, it says a sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your own heart. This is so beautiful. So it's like, you know, we get so bogged down on where we want to put our sacred place, but the sacred place resides in you. So this sacred journey is inside of you. And you have to acknowledge it. You have to enter. You're opening the gates to miracles, right? You're entering into this temple of your sanctuary. What is your sanctuary? Where there's bliss and there's peace and there's abundance, there's joy. Everything that you want is in your sanctuary, and know that that is all inside of you. You create your happiness. You create your peace. You create your abundance with assistance with your higher self and spirit, right? So that's beautiful. That's saying along this journey, don't forget to go back into your sanctuary. Take time when times get rough. Take a deep breath and know your sanctuary is wherever you are, okay? And let's read courage. It says, divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. This is going to get you far. Remember, you have the perseverance to go through this. And it's saying that, you know, negativity won't arise. It will. You might have fear, you might have doubt, but it's okay. Keep going anyway. Do it anyway. You might have worry, but release that worry, because what? All will be well. So this is so beautiful, my Leos. Man, y'all doing big things, y'all. Big things, you know. And I love it. I love it. Like, my hands are literally on my head, like, wow. wow, I'm flabbergasted because I'm so happy for you. I'm just, for real, for real. If you need guidance, additional guidance on this journey that you're embarking, let me know. We can dive deeper into this. Again, mysticstorm333@gmail.com. And yeah, follow me on social media. mysticstorm333 is the same as well. So again, Leos, we clearing paths to a new life, and it's going to be fruitful. It's going to be abundant. It's going to defy society's rules. Keep pushing, keep going. You got this. All right. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.